So much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. Here's the starting group for Houston. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Young. Fires for three. Hits it from three-point range. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Now, here's Hunter to the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Now, here's Şengün. Outside, Martin. That's good from Porter on the assist by Martin.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
Pass to Collins. On its way from Young for two. That one doesn't drop. So Houston will take it the other way. For three, Smith. Houston with a new 14. And it's Martin missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Young with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Shots good from Young. Young's got 5.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Here we are, opening night, and these players, Steve, are just about as excited as the fans.
You love it, Kevin. Preseason is over. Game 1, it starts the real season. And yes, you want to get off to a great start.
Now Green after the missed three from Trae Young. Here's Şengün. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Young dishes to Hunter. Down low. Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the three. Rockets trail by 3. Martin finds Smith. Yes, that goes in. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Murray following the basket by Jabari Smith. Young's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
And it's Martin missing. The Hawks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Hunter with it. Now Smith defending. Okongwu kicks to Murray. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bay comes in for John Collins. Griffin's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanović in for Trae Young. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And, Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead. But, listen, you've got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now here's Griffin inside Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Puts the move on. That one no good. And Atlanta will come the other way.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Griffin finds Bogdanovich. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Rejected by Murray.
So quick off the floor, Murray can afford to wait until the shooter commits.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first, team second.
Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Griffin.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Garuba, hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Atlanta.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 10-point lead. Capella at the elbow. To the paint. Here's Bay. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. They're already a double-digit advantage. Hawks ahead, up by 12. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Nuggets trail by 12. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Bay in at the three spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Smith, no luck. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11 range. So great blood.
On the offensive end, Trae Young makes a huge impact. He can carry a team.
Tate finds Green from past the arc. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 14. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Şengün. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Şengün's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Now, here's Collins. Young inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Rockets trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shots good by Green. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes. Sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
And the Rockets making a change here. Martin's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Collins, a screen on Smith. Bogdanovich, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
On either side of the pick and roll, Bogdanovich is so hard to cover.
Pass to Christopher. And the layup is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The pass to Collins. And here's Young from the arc. No good on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
No good on the free throw. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Collins. Griffin comes in for Bogdanovich. And Murray's subbed in for Young. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The Hawks again can't hit.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Elbow shot. Atlanta with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
So you know that every game these two teams play will be an exciting one.
And so here is Houston after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Kaminsky over Okongwu. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Johnson with a screen on Porter. Here's Murray. He can't get it to go. And the Rockets take it the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Porter. Murray for 3. That shot misses. And it's Porter with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 13. Takes the 3. Johnson with the rebound. Line has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Griffin. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Hunter dishes to Murray. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Hawks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
At the line for one.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Griffin kicks to Johnson. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Garuba. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Atlanta with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And Kenny, were there any specific teams you looked forward to playing?
I mean, any team Shaq was on, because you had to be hyped for that, especially when you got Akeem, when they go on head-to-head. I always look forward to that.
Yeah, you're lucky you had him, Kenny, because you were terrified to come down into the paint.
Not true. I wasn't terrified, just a little bit shaky.
All right, and looking now at the first half of the game, Trae Young has certainly been a factor in this one.
Putting up points, not shy, looking for his shot, man. And he's been carrying the load offensively.
Yes, he understands his role and what he needs to do to keep this team successful.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even